Good morning, Meshach. It's Tuesday, October 5th, and today I feel like below average. I'm also really insecure every time that I film in this shirt because in one of the first few episodes of Sam and Meshach, I'm wearing a black shirt like this one, and it's all covered in lint and maybe dandruff, and I didn't notice while I was filming, and then I looked back at it later and I felt terrible but didn't want to reshoot, so I just posted the video. But I wanted to talk to you about the feeling like below average, because you talked about that exact feeling in your last video, about this, feeling you get when you're overworked and stressed out and how you feel like you have to disappoint people, and importantly, how you feel like you can't be creative, not for lack of ideas, but because you just don't have the time to be. And what I wanted to say was, yeah, same. And it's not just me. In fact, I think the vast majority of the campus feels that way about this time of year. And there's a good aspect to that. On the one hand, I feel like, wow, I'm not alone in this experience. And on the other hand, I'm like, wow, that's terrible. All of us feel bad. And in my case, and in a lot of cases, it's not just that you feel regular bad and stressed out, it's that you feel extra bad and stressed out because you have all this work and obligation and stress, and then you're also sick. Right around this time, right around midterms, everyone just has like this sickness. It's like a cold that goes around for the changing seasons, and it's terrible. It makes everything so much worse. So yes, I want to agree with you that stress exists and has real causes, and I am feeling it too. I wanted to say a couple things about it though. One, it's not a thing that we should be complacent about. I don't think you're correct that your stress comes from overcommitting yourself. I feel like it comes from a real rigid structure and this constant idea that you have to be not assessed as in evaluated. Like you have to get an assessment and then you have to complete something. Even in my humanities classes that give out papers, the papers are meaningless. So anyways, what I mean to say about all this is that we shouldn't be complacent. There are ways to structure our educational systems such that people don't feel that strong sense of anxiety and fear and pain and obligation even when they're sick like me. I'm sick and there is a worldwide pandemic going on right now, and I feel like I have to show up to classes because if I don't, there will be consequences. The other thing that I wanted to address was what you said about being creative while you have this sensation. It's obviously much harder to be creative when you've got other stuff to do. But especially for you, Meshach, it's important to be creative. Not only is it what you want to do with your life, it also is the joy of life. At the end of the day, I'm paying money to this institution to get something out of it. That's what I'm doing. And I'll be damned if I walk out of here feeling less creative and like I haven't learned as much as I could have. I'm gonna get all the papers done, and I'm gonna attend as many classes as I can, but that's all it can be. And my health is taking priority. I took a day off yesterday, even though I had already missed some classes, because I needed medicine and rest. And today I'm feeling better for that. And I encourage you to do the same. So my message to you, Meshach, and to all students out there is keep in mind what you're doing. You're at college to learn, and you're at college to gain a wealth of experience, and you're at college to learn what life is like. So if you're forcing yourself to learn that life is about putting yourself and your needs to the side to prioritize work, you're doing it wrong. Or at least that's what I think. Meshach, I'll see you tomorrow. Psst, Meshach, how do you feel about working with Save the Children for our charity? I know it's a little basic and everyone does Save the Children, but for good reason. They're an awesome charity. Let me know. I love you.